Welcome to another episode of Ground Floor, where we can agree to disagree and still be family. That's the theme song, What Up, Though, from my second album, JLE World. I'm your host, JLE, and my amazing co-host, Teri.
Something don't have to be said, you feel me?
No, I thought about Dave Chappelle when you did. Oh, man. That's awesome.
No.
They had class for unity.
Look, and here I am thinking I'm so just fucking cool. Okay.
You are. And it brought back a cool moment where that was a funny skit.
All right.
Now, you were the originator of this topic, so let you tell the tale. What you want to talk about?
I just thought about it, just I hear like I know even me and one of my clients today were talking about how many times we cooked this week, and she was like, I'm getting the kids pizza because I cooked every day this week. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, shoot, like heck, I'm like, because I'm tired of making all the gourmet, blah blah blah, which I don't cook every day of the week, but when I do cook, But anyways, the topic was and is, are women these days still domestic? And to me specifically, are younger women even, I guess, interested in being domestic? And in real life, is that really what the man wants? Because is he willing to do all the things that come along with that? Is he willing to balance that out? Because they're for that, in my opinion, requires some balance, now, fellas. I don't know. Do you even want that kind of woman? The type of woman that would do that consistently? You know what I mean? So, is that even really what you want?
Okay, great topic.
I'm a little long-winded. If you want to, shorten it up.
Yeah, I just condensed it to are women domestic and do men deserve? Keep it kind of short, but
got it.
You originated of it, so I want you to tell what sparks that thought, which is awesome.
Yeah, I don't know. I think that for the most part, we're all delusional. Some of us, I know I am. I'm definitely delusional, but I'm purposely delusional.
Okay.
I'm my level of delusion. Like my thing is, like, let's agree to our delusions. Let's just agree that this is how we're doing it. We're gonna enjoy it for this amount of time. It's, you know what I mean? Like, that's the level of delusion I'm on. Some people are delusional, but don't even know it. Like, they really think like that's a big ass mouse at Disney World. Like, that's really a big ass mouse. You know what I'm saying?
I hear you. I would say you probably have people fall in a few different categories. You got, as y'all taught me to term, the hobosexuals who definitely want the female that cook and clean, let them stay there. Why they say
in my opinion, he don't count. I don't even think he need to be on the paperwork. I don't think he need to be on the graph.
But it happens. It's part of the equation, unfortunately, because it's a term.
So we can't not put him on there because it's my topic. We can't even I can't.
Well, to get balance, because you do have the good, bad, and indifferent.
Which one is he?
He would be the bad, but
okay.
To some female, like you say, they live in a delusion. They're road with he trying to work on his trade or whatever.
He's not trying to work on he working on your couch. He working on whatever the latest video game. He working on. And don't get me wrong, I don't think there's nothing wrong with playing video games,
But he had to tell her something that's feasible, that she can tell people like, well, no, he working on his business ventures or whatever he said.
Okay, but see, that's what I don't like, though. I don't like the lie. My thing is, if Keyshawn don't have no job, just say he don't have no job. Just say, like, I love him and y'all know what it is. Y'all know what it
Yeah,
really, you know what
but
I'm saying? Like, I would respect that a whole lot more than you trying to feed me that he really is trying to still get his demo out. Like, I'm not. Understand? And then if he's gonna do that, like he should really have a day job. That's okay. Like, but he has to like a day.
yeah,
Like you have to be
yeah.
a
I
teacher.
mean, some cats, and I've known some over the years, they will get dressed, leave the house, and play that role like they out looking for jobs or they got something. It might be somewhere chilling or looking up other stuff.
One thing about a woman, okay, you know who you have. You get what I'm saying? Like you definitely know who you have. So I don't care if he's getting up, leaving out, and acting like he's looking for a job. Girl, you know he not looking for you know what I'm saying? Because
Yeah,
those type of women actually help the man look for a job. They'll actually fill out the application for them. So no.
but you know, as a woman, y'all have a wealth of hope. Okay, well, it seemed like he's
Absolutely.
working, so he's doing it. So I'm gonna trust
Absolutely.
his word is
Absolutely.
what he
Been
said.
there, done that. Don't let me, I'm not gonna sit here like, I'm up here and I ain't never, you know what
So
I'm
they're
saying?
gonna believe what he said because it looks like he's moving in the right direction. You got that cat. You got the one that don't know what he want to do, and he might be at a dead end job or a decent job, and he really ain't really thought that far ahead. Besides, maybe a little money in his pocket, might want to hang out with the homies, take a trip, meet a girl. So you start looking at the context of domestic having this amazing person being a partner with you daily. That's some ever stuff, and a lot of people in the small conversations I've encountered, they don't really think that far ahead with it. They just be stuck in the now. But to me, I'm always okay. What's the end game? 'Cause at some point, feelings can get more attached. You might get more involved, and eventually, you're gonna have to start having these conversations. So, are you starting to have them now to see what your purpose is?
I'm so sorry. I'm so scared of being poor that
Oh no!
um
Oh, man. I
and
feel you.
I think I need my counterpart to have the same fear.
Okay, you don't want to be poor. That sucks.
You get what I'm saying? Like I
Yeah.
need us to have the same fear. So I'm not even. I don't care how cute you are. I don't care how sexy you are. I don't care how good your cologne smell. I don't care about your abs. I don't care nothing about none of that.
Oh man.
Um, if you have zero drive, if you have zero, yeah, no, I don't care about that.
Now, and it go both ways. You know, you got a female homosexual out here
Oh, for sure.
in the middle of jobs, and then you get to the tier of people that I say is a little more mature, that is thinking next 2 years from now what they're trying to be. And every so often those people meet and they don't realize they become an example for some of their network of friends on what somewhat of a stable situation look like. So they might start tightening up theirs to get to that level or want to settle down with somebody because they now I know this person, so I can really ask them the good, bad, and different and get the real. Like, okay, so I seem to make it work. I guess I can start thinking about, do I want someone to come home to?
So you're saying they're motivated by that person?
Yeah, some people might need that example. You got
Okay,
some on their own.
right. No,
I
yeah,
want to
I
be
don't
on
get.
thirty. I
Listen,
had this, I want to do
I,
this, I want to do
I
this.
definitely get that. Been there too. You know what I'm saying? So I get that. But for me, you already have to be in the swing of that because I've been there where um I just think that it's difficult for a woman to get a man to do what he's not already. Um, to me, it's like trying to get a drug addict to go to rehab, and that's just not what they want to do. You know what I'm saying?
Let's, make no mistake. A woman, there's nothing she can, no matter how much loving, support, anything she can do to make that man get off his ass and be a man. He got to have
You
that
get what I'm saying? Like that got to already
himself.
be right. You get what I'm saying?
Like,
So
it's not me to step in the game.
I can't. I can't. For me, walk into a situation or go into a situation trying to motivate
Mm-hmm.
a man to want to do manly shit. Now, what I am
Mm-hmm.
is an amazing cheerleader. What I am is an amazing I don't know, cheerleader, nutritionist, uh,
Okay.
you
Life
know,
coach.
just like yes. I'm
But
that.
see,
What I'm
but
saying.
see,
So
as I've been,
you already have that. Like you want to go to work. You might have a few ideas. You might like, no, we can get this together. Let's get together. Let's have a meeting. Let's talk about the things that need to be the things.
mm-hmm.
I see. What I'm thinking is you're not getting enough potassium. You know what I'm saying? So let's get you some potassium. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but
Just some
all these
chlorella
different
drops
levels.
cleanse you out. You need to drink more water. You know what I'm saying? You need some pineapple.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna work. We're gonna work this out. Okay.
But see, all these different levels of mindset of a guy can one be one guy as he develops and matures mentally.
Mm-hmm.
And these can be just different pockets of men at these stages of their mentality. And I was not at that bottom part, but I did have that point in time where, okay, when I dropped out in '08, okay, what I'm doing myself. And I was just doing the daily go to work. You know what? This ain't it. I need to go back to school and have options to do something different and figure out what's something I do want to have that's mine. So I don't know what it is yet.
Right.
And that started getting me on that journey to the people I started meeting as I really started maturing when I got to business school. So out of 1,000 men, all these different levels can be per 100, and some could be one dude as he's starting to mature into that manhood and grown man business thinking. And hopefully that female get him when he's at the grown man business part. But
Yeah.
sometimes it fall in the middle somewhere.
Mm-hmm. Or
And
look, or right before, that's cool too. You know what I'm saying?
mm-hmm.
Like, ain't nothing wrong with a little work. You know what I'm saying? But I would never want to feel like I'm coming into something trying to change you. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
no.
Like that's not cool. Trying
Yeah,
to get you to be somebody you're not, or trying to get you to be more like, like be more like me or be more, you know what I'm saying? Like that's not cool.
and in some scenarios, even whether it's a man dating a woman or a woman dating a man, when that person do arrive at that thought process, it might not be with you.
But see, I'm absolutely. And I know for me, what I appreciate about it is, that water went down the wrong side and it's just gonna bother me. Excuse me. But
Mm-hmm.
I know for me, at a time in my life where I didn't have, where I might have needed some guidance, and
Mm-hmm.
I appreciated when it was given to me. You know what I mean? And it was given to me in a way where I could receive it. And I appreciated it. You know what I mean? So that's
I
why
do.
I don't mind giving it when is needed and is received well. Uh so
Mm-hmm.
I'm cool with that, because I know for me I could think of several instances where, had I been in a situation with a mate that cared less,
Mm-hmm.
um yeah, it would have been way different. It definitely would have been way different. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I know my journey. I was blessed to have cats through all different walks of life tell me what you should do. I later learned they didn't apply it, but they did give me the
Oh yeah,
honest
for
truth
sure.
that you should do,
For sure.
and I was able to apply that in certain scenarios.
And
And
sometimes
then,
you look at people or a person's situation and just simply know what not to do.
yeah, and that's a teacher too. So I did learn amongst me and my friends. A friend of ours had to point out to me because I was not away at school, but working in the real world and going to school. They were looking at me to see, okay, how you navigate some of those scenarios since you're already out there in the battlefield. And when I realized that, it it made me look at things differently. Okay, so since he acknowledged he watching how I move, I tried to be a little more thoughtful in whatever moves I made. So okay, if you are watching, I ain't gonna be perfect at it, but at least I try to show you the best way to approach when it's your turn.
All
Once
right.
you get out of there and start doing this real manhood stuff, how to deal with paying bills, talk to the bill collector, work it out. Don't be sitting there like I gotta pay this car note, but you gotta call them. But they gonna tell me you gotta call and work a deal out with it. They don't want the vehicle back. You gotta step up, call them, and work it out. And you realize they will work with you because you called them. You ain't
But
that.
even that, as simple or basic or whatever as that may seem, not everyone has
Oh yeah.
somebody in their life that would, that would tell them that. Some people learn
Right.
those things the hard way
Mhm.
and on their own. So
I mean, I took it. I always took it as given my father died when I was 12, and I had to figure out life a lot on my own. God put council of elders in my path where they gave me the real game of how a man should do it, and that was able to be beneficial. So at least I can do is always pay it forward. So if anyone I come across and they might just, man, I got this scenario. What you think? Try to do the same for them because, like you're saying, they might not have nobody else that's gonna kick your real
oh,
way.
for sure.
At least I was that one. Like you should do A, B, C, D, E. You need to tighten up that. Turn yourself in, get your license, whoop, and have them boys stop looking for you. Now, what they did or not, I don't know. But at least I could say what people did for me. I paid it forward
Hmm.
because as I learned as I got older, a lot of people didn't have a circle where my brother, his friends was always about when you want to say you're a grown ass man, you're got your own place, car, pay your bills, you got a job, you think and accept consequences of your actions because you're a leader. If you want to date a female with kids, don't mess with her if you really don't bother because she got kids and they watching. If a man steps to that environment, you can tell he has
Hmm.
made an impact for the betterment of that situation, not just getting some ass. Anybody can do that. A lot of people ain't getting that type of conversation. I learned that. I was past it too. Like I was like a
You
salad.
know, you have a lot of people that they look at even in their friendship circles, like what they do, what a person does. Oh, that's them. Like, but I know for me, like I don't want friends that don't take care of their kids, male or female.
I don't know.
Man,
You
like
can't say you're a man and you got responsibilities you ain't take care of.
yeah, I mean,
You
but
gotta beat it.
you heard me say male or female because
Mm-hmm.
it's across the board. So I just to me, um, I pride myself on being um very non-judgmental. You know, I'm somebody who most people come to talk about most things. And I like that about myself. I love that about myself. However, it's just certain things that I ain't real flexible on.
Me, I mean, I don't have middle ground. That's why I named the whole brand that. If you gonna hang around me and you ain't trying to be a grown man, one about your affairs, get away from me. I don't deal with losers. I'm sorry. You skeeting your life away. You know you gotta take care of A, B, C, D, E, and you just sitting here like the wind gonna take care of it. Nah, we had the old school teaching. You're an adult. I help you if you want, but you ain't gonna sit here knowing you got stuff you need to take care of like you don't sit there and you hang with me. I don't get down like that. Mm-mm. I will help you through the entire process if you want, but you got to be about your grown man, grown woman business if you want to roll with me. Because nah, I knew too many people in the neighborhood that didn't amount to much because they didn't want to do the basics that makes you a dope. So we said it with a measure of pride if you say you're a grown ass man because you check all the boxes. Like, okay, take care of affairs.
Oh
Say
yeah,
that.
no, because I
Say
hear a
that.
lot of them just screaming, "I'm a man, I'm a man." I'm like, because you have a penis, like
No,
that.
you gotta check the boxes around
Nah,
grandma.
babe. I think you know what I mean.
And
But
they'll ask questions. Okay, so you got A, B, you still a boy. Nah, talk to me when you woo woo woo. Oh, you got kids you gonna take care of? You disqualified. Don't say it around me. You're a grown ass man when you take care of that situation. And like, dang, it's like, hey, it's old school. When men talk, don't step in that conversation if
and
you
I
know
don't even
you
like.
ain't working
That's
on.
crazy that that's considered old school. Like, why that's just not just like a rule? Like that should
It
just be
should be, but
like
you
regular
got.
basic shit. Like,
I agree. But in today's world, a lot of dudes don't even probably think on that. I need to take care of A, B, C, D, E. Ah man, I'm good. And she want to do it anyway. Let her do it. No, you a man. You got your girl out here doing everything, bro. No, that's cool for you and your homies, but don't come around me with that.
yeah, too. Well, that's why I also tell the young ladies take responsibility for the part you played in too. Don't let no
Mm-hmm.
you can't be having two babies by no deadbeat now. Now one, okay,
Mm-hmm.
two.
And I mean, when I just recall conversations back in the '90s, they would really be like, "Man, I wish a dude would come around me talking about he a grown man, but he all these deadbeat dude things he's doing, and you trying to say, yeah, no, you ain't. Get out of here. This grown folks talking." I'm like, dang, they saying that. And then as we start getting older, being barbershop and hearing the same, like, you got kids that you ain't claiming. Oh, that's what they were talking about. You ain't grown man. Okay, now I see why it's like, because ultimately you make other men look bad when you on that sucker stuff.
Well, it should just be shunned upon. Period. So if it's shunned
Yeah.
upon, it won't be something you just outwardly bragging about like it's handsome because it's not.
Nah.
It's just not.
And some friends I knew, they had to evolve, and not all the time would they want to do that for their friends group. But I would notice if they started tighten up their stuff a little bit, some of their friends would follow suit.
Well, yeah, usually, I mean, unless they just, the grime and unfortunately, when we as we grow up,
Mm-hmm.
we start to see the differences in our friend group and and some
Mm-hmm.
people fall off. And what we have to understand is that's okay.
Yeah.
Everybody ain't there for the long ride, you know.
No.
And so it's okay to let some of the people go. But bring it back around.
Yeah. So when you do meet two people that are worthy for her to be domestic, him deserving of it, hopefully they had these real conversations with each other. Because even in some of those scenarios, I've encountered like, okay, y'all both seem to be on point, but y'all really ain't vibing. Why ain't y'all talking about this?
Okay, so what's your idea of a domestic woman? What's the break?
Then that's the one would be, I would say she a businesswoman. She might have her own company or work somewhere, come home, help out with the house. He do the same, unless there's certain things
No,
that
no, no, no,
she
no, no,
want
no,
to
no, no,
do
no.
in the
I feel
house.
like you're being politically correct right now. No, I
Yeah,
literally said, "What's your definition of a domestic woman?" You
I'm
gave me the
telling you,
domestic.
I don't want a female just stay at home. That ain't my cup of tea.
Okay, so What makes her domestic? Maybe I'm asking. What qualities make her domestic?
For me, she might cook, for example.
And I guess I say that because I think we live in a time, unfortunately, where it will come off chauvinistic or something for you to say the
Oh
truth.
no, I ain't got no. I don't care about that political
I don't
garbage.
think it's nothing wrong with it. Like to me, if you say, I love for my woman to cook for me, to clean for me, to do my laundry. I like a nice bath when I come home. I honest to goodness don't think there's nothing wrong with that. Like
No.
I really, really, really don't think there's nothing wrong with that. Especially if you have a woman that is cool with doing that and whatever it is that she loves for a man to do for her, you're fulfilling that. You get
Mm-hmm.
what I'm saying? So, like, but I think unfortunately we live in a time where it comes off like fucked up if you say that. Like, if
Oh
you
no.
say,
No, no, we ground floor. We keep it all the way real. Just I've always been accustomed to taking care of myself. So when I did have someone that wanted to do that, I had to adapt. It felt weird.
right,
My
right,
first ex fiance, she would want to do the domestic stuff around my apartment. I'm like, I know how to clean. I've been washing my clothes. I got it. But my sister had like, Jeff, this is what a woman want to give a woman's touch to it.
correct.
Granted, you've been doing this all your time, but this is why you can focus on something else, and she can do that for you. It
That
made sense, but
that
it
and
took
let
a
her
minute to
have
do it.
that.
Like, okay, I
Right.
guess it ain't bad that okay, you sleep, you wake up, breakfast already made. Like, oh wow, well this ain't bad. Okay, I can roll with it. So for me, I've always been taking care of
Not
myself.
much
So
of a breakfast maker, but yeah.
yeah, I barely eat it. So, but it was cool that it's in there, or something she did that I really did appreciate. She would make my lunch. And I work midnights. I was not used to that. I'm like, okay, well, I might stop down by what midnights back then in Wayne State. We had the Coney Islands or the White Castle or the McDonald's open. No, that's garbage. You shouldn't be eating. So it was welcoming to bought a lunch pail, got everything, and the motherfucker stacked. Like I had an old school cat
You
where
got
he,
options.
yeah. So he started like, oh, you about to get married? I'm like, maybe you talking about like you was coming here with a bag from the grocery store with your stuff in it. Now you got the pail, you got options in there. Oh, that smelled like some love the way it was cooked. Like, yeah, you got real. Like, I ain't had them experience like that. So I didn't know what the hell that meant, but I was
So
listening.
again, with that being said, the reason why my description of this topic was so stretched out was because for me, the man that is the recipient of that needs to also be willing to give whatever it is that woman
Absolutely,
needs fulfilled.
absolutely. And I did my best at the time period, whatever it was her and her son needed. Try to tend to it.
So sometimes, so you remember when I said like, oh, if maybe if you say this, it's gonna come off like that.
Mm-hmm.
So even with the woman, so say if what she needed was to be taken care of this way or that way, and somebody said, well, oh, that seems gold diggerish, or that seems whatever. So how is it if now I get it, you say you don't want somebody staying at home, but I know people who are in those situations where excuse me, the wife stays home with the kids and the husband goes to work,
Mm-hmm.
um, and that's what works for them. And I don't see anything wrong with that, but then you'll have
No.
somebody else say, well, dang it, she don't even have no job, she don't do nothing. Well, her doing something for him is tending to him in that home. That's the setup for them. And that's what works for him. That's what he wants is her tending him in that home. Um, what do you think about that setup?
Oh no, I know people with it, and I have nothing against it. From my experience, when those questions was brought to me, the person wasn't on board with what I wanted to see if that's what they did. They had an issue. So I'm like, okay, you want me to roll with this plan? And I'm saying, well, I'll roll with this plan if I see this here.
So
That's
was
too
it
much.
that what
Wait a
you
minute.
were requesting was too much?
No, I only asked was make sure since you're there, it's only us. House be clean. You know, call me about food because I might not be hungry. I don't want you to cook nothing. Cause I know I'm gonna have to eat it because you cook. And I don't want to get cussed out. And look presentable. To me, basic stuff. Basic. That's a lot. But you want me to be the breadwinner, only working, and you at the crib. Nah, we ain't. Nah, you right. That ain't gonna work. Because the ones I know that done that had no problem with whatever that man said he wanted to come home to.
No, yeah, listen, for sure. And usually, and again, I have zero well, not opinion because I could have an opinion, but I have zero judgment on anybody's setup. Um, Although I don't understand why somebody would need to be at home if they're not tending to children.
Mm-hmm.
Um, but uh at the same time, again, if whatever works for them works for them, but if those small things are being requested, I guess that's when I say you ain't doing shit else. I don't know.
See, and I had I had to learn to be more diplomatic because my first response like, man, you on straight bullshit. Because I already know I done seen people do that, and that's a grind. They're the only breadwinner.
And then I don't know, wouldn't you? For me, I guess I'm thinking I would get so bored. I would get so.
And a little I'm asking for, that's a problem. You don't want to do that.
I would
You
get
got
so.
another reason why you want to do that. Because what I'm putting on the table should be an easy collective bargaining agreement. Like, oh, you want that? All right, that's easy. That's easy money. Okay, cool. We'll try it. But I never been the one where if I put, okay, if we try this, I want this. A little consistent. Not, it ain't gonna be every day, but at least 4 times out the week. And I'm getting a scarf or anything. Nah, we good. Even once this get to where it need to be. And this, I have employees. I still have that mindset. If you want to stay at the crib, the little I'm gonna ask for, clockwork. I should be saying that. I should hear no scoffing about it. Because to me, that don't make no sense. That's illogical.
Okay, okay? So what you mean by clockwork?
Consistency of it. At least 4 times out the week. Because I'm going to be fair. I don't want to be a dictator. 4 times out the week. Because most likely, once this gets where it need to be, I wouldn't mind having someone clean the crib. If I got the extra money for it, I ain't gonna lie, because I get tired of cleaning. I ain't gonna hold you up. And that'd probably be a little different of what I want or want to see coming home. Because money good. I guess the simplest way to say to be a feminine woman, take care of a home. If that makes sense.
It does. You want to know why? Because I think that what is going misunderstood by a lot of men. I should get louder right now,
Okay.
but I won't. Is that in order to stimulate femininity within your woman, okay,
Mm-hmm.
you have to put her in a state of femininity, okay?
Okay.
She can't be around here lifting and pulling and bending and scrub. I mean, you know what I mean? Like things need to be real delicate, okay?
Yeah.
Things need to be very, very, very delicate. That's all.
I get that. It,
Set her on a lily pad. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, they gotta be the right one for that because you got some lazy people out here. Let's just keep it a buck.
You got some what now?
You got some lazy people out here. Let's keep it a buck with it.
Listen, you may, but here's the thing. But 9 times out of 10, you know if a person is lazy when you meet them, or
I
once
tell
you.
you,
No,
people are good
listen.
actors.
No, listen. I mean, like when you first move in with them, or when you come to their space, you get to know if a person is lazy. Now, if things happen later on, that person might, are they going through a depression, or are they, if something changes, you get what
Mm-hmm.
I'm saying? But people usually, you can kind of peep how a person, you know, functions. Um,
So I call that when they get comfortable. You start saying that.
Absolutely. But even in comfort, for me, even in comfort, I'm gonna keep my hair done. I'm gonna keep my, you know what I mean, as far as upkeep and things like that. So my thing is, you can pay, you can.
Some people don't, Terry.
I get that. So that's what I'm saying. You can tell if you pay attention. Is there's clothes. There's clothes. There's clothes. There's clothes. Y'all don't be paying no attention. Y'all don't be watching. Even when, okay, so like I get it how like on social media people post um pictures of themselves not looking so great or whatever.
Mhm.
But if there's like a huge dive
Okay.
between to me, between their best looking picture and their worst looking picture,
Okay.
I don't know,
I feel
sometimes
that.
for me that be telling. Like for me, I don't care. Like sometimes even on this podcast, like, I put a little lip gloss on and whatever. I jazz it up. But then I had a moments where you could tell I literally just finished doing hair and I slid. I literally, and we don't even know what's going on from the waist down. We don't even know if I got on pants. We don't know what's going on. You know what I'm saying? So I just,
I feel that.
I
So I
don't know.
used to always try to track it in females I would chase if they were more high maintenance acting, trying to wear more dresses and heel stuff. Because to me, that would equate you might look more feminine around the house as well.
Well, let me say this. Well, I guess femininity is something different because I guess I definitely don't fall into the category of a super feminine woman. So there's that.
Yeah, every guy got his level of what he like though. Or some dudes might be good with a tank top and boy shorts,
Yeah.
and that's
I
feminine.
just mean in general. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Like I.
Now I'm talking about the ones that think it's okay to wear out t-shirts and jogging pants all the time.
Oh, you mean
Now,
in the house?
yeah,
Listen, here's what you gotta
all the
understand.
time.
Some
Wait a
of
minute,
us,
she's a
some of
man
us
in the house,
are
and that's what she
cold.
doing.
First of all, some of us are cold, but and then it depends on what
Let's pay heat bill.
No, listen, I'm so cold. I'm so cold that even with the heat on, like I have to have things up against my body. So, but also you have it depends on the jogging suit and t-shirt that you're wearing. I was just told and taught a long time ago not to wear wholly raggedy disheveled things. So I always make sure that what I have on is a nice thing. You know what I'm saying? So make sure, ladies, make sure it's nice. You know what I'm saying? Like fold them jogger pants over at the top. You know, slide them up a little bit at the
Okay,
bottom.
let's keep it real. Let's keep it real ground floor simple. Most do idea having a woman in the house with them. She wearing something skimpy to a degree that she's comfortable in. She ain't fully clothed, walk around the house. Or why I got in here with me? That's like heaven to have a woman that you love in here with you.
But at the same
Not
time,
look at that
I
ass,
don't
just
feel
walk out
like
and
walking
jiggle.
around like
Yeah.
no stripper all day, every day if you're comfortable. Because guess what? I want to be comfortable in my home too.
Like I
It's
said, be
like,
comfortable.
you want to be comfortable in your home. I want to be comfortable in my home too. And for me, as a woman, that's probably I have on leggings and a hoodie right now. That anybody that knows me,
But
no.
you have something
That
different.
that is my uniform. So even
Yeah,
when I'm
but
home, I'm sleeping in some sweats and a t-shirt. Like literally that's what I'm sleeping in. But I'm courteous enough to make sure I try to make sure that there's no holes, there's no, you know what I mean, like that I'm not looking like my brother. I try not
yeah,
to.
but yours different because you got a real thing going on about that. Any man will understand that. But if you're a female that don't have an issue and you damn near Monday through Sunday fully clothed, that's what fellas talk about. Like, do your girl be all the time fully clothed? Like we was dating, not come by the crib, you know.
Well, see, I guess so, because I've never had a complaint about
I
my
can't. This
no.
gonna be the life. I marry her. I can deal with this. And then the switch up. Like, wait a minute. Every day you this comfortable. Like, where the sexy girl go? Now we gotta come to the collective bargaining. A few days out the week. And it might sound Neanderthal, but we are visual creatures.
That is cool, and I'm okay with that. And I wouldn't even mind,
And it makes sexy,
every now
comfortable
and
stuff
again,
now.
I can put something, different on. And I don't have no problem with that. But what I'm not doing is walking around in a stripper outfit every
No,
day in my house
it ain't gotta
because
be
what
stripper.
I'm not is a stripper. You know what I'm saying?
No, they
That's
got
not my job. That's not
multiple.
my day job. It's not my night
No,
job.
they
You know
got
what I'm
multiple
saying?
stuff you
So
can buy that's not a lot and comfortable for a female to wear. That's feminine and comfortable. And if he's a real dude, here, go buy it. I like
guess
this and that. Then that'd be the other issue. Well, he ain't gonna buy it. Real dude, if that's
how
what we want
y'all
to look
know it's
at, we
comfortable?
buy it.
How y'all know? Like y'all don't know that it's comfortable.
What we gonna ask? That's the first thing you should do. Ask, okay, we go shopping. What do you like? I like boy shorts and tank tops.
Sweats. I like jogging pants. That's what I like. I
Is
like
that
jogging
comfortable
pants.
for you?
And then more than a t-shirt, you know what I love? A fucking Henley. I love a Henley.
Who?
Favorite. The like waffle knit, and then it's like usually like 3 buttons right here. It's like
Okay.
it's like that the same material as like long underwear.
Okay, I think I've seen that before.
Oh yeah. You've
I
never
mean,
seen
they got stuff out here that
You've
you
never
can
seen
find.
anything less sexy before in your fucking life. It's I love it. I love it.
Okay. Now the only issue become when y'all, if he's having that conversation with her and not just with his homeboys, and y'all go shopping and find middle ground.
Here's the thing: if you want to take me and buy me something, I'm always down to be bought a gift. I promise you, I am. So we can go to the store. We could pick me out some stuff. Yes, we could do that. We can always do that. I'm always down for that.
And I know I've done it. Well, what do you like? Okay, what would be comfortable for you? And we would go through the aisles. And after probably like this dude on this, he tripping. Oh, that's simple. Like, I'm a simple dude.
Yeah, no, that's
good too.
That's
Simple.
he done had me outfits made, like whole outfits made. So I don't like that type of stuff. I'm down with that.
You got something I still want to debate. Like, man, why I got to do all that?
Issue is when I say, guess what I like, or guess what I want, I
He should
need
be done.
I need the same energy, and it
Absolutely.
don't that same energy don't be reciprocated. So that's when I get in the mode of
That's when they slipping.
I'm wearing this whole jogging suit to bed.
No, that's when they slipping. Now, in my experience, when I asked that reverse question, well, I never thought about it. Well, let me know, and I wear that. And then if that became an argument, how you mad at me because I know what I like and I can point it out to you, and you don't know?
Think that's anything to be mad about. Me and our visual, like you said.
I had that conversation
even before
my head.
Before the internet, hell, the magazines, the Victoria's Secret magazines and all our mama's magazines was coming to the house with all the stuff in it, so you could see it. You know what I mean? So it's not that hard to decide what you like or what looks, you know what I'm saying, what looks good. So,
but in 23, and some guys might be having these conversations, I'm not to be objectified. I'm like, what?
If your man don't objectify you, he objectifying somebody else.
I'm like, she said that to you, bro. Like, yeah, like, so in this whole dating, because we ain't on no, we Christian, wait till we get married, totally saved. We doing our thing. And now as we get closer and spending more time, we put the spots, and you get more comfortable, the representative you shown them really ain't you. Either he got a party all the time, girl, like, man, we do our thing. Like, okay, hope that work out for you. Why you saying like that? Just give it time. Let's see, is that really her or her representative to get your attention? Because, we doing, say, we have sex 5 times a day. Man, we dropped it once a week. What changed? Nothing. Like, you need to have a conversation about it, man. Find out.
I mean, if it's 5 times a day in the beginning and it goes down to once a week, eventually, that's not abnormal.
Pin on length of time, I guess.
That's not abnormal.
Like, say if y'all met last year, July, y'all moved in, and by this time period now, it's like that. Only change, y'all moved in together.
Yeah, y'all wear that thing out real fast.
Dude, love. What are you talking about?
I mean, I'm just saying that. I mean, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. Like, what I'm saying, it doesn't always mean that somebody is up to something. Maybe because 9 times out of 10, both people's drive was not the same anyway. The other person was compensating for the other person. One of the people was compensating for the other person.
That could be true. And maybe something going on that she ain't talking about. Maybe at her job, she's stressed out now.
Or she was just compensating for him in the beginning.
It's possible too.
Because she really liked him and his sex drive was high, so she was giving him what he wanted.
Yeah. I mean, they probably should go see a therapist to make sure they get understanding of, okay, so going forward, what are we comfortable with? And that's where those uncomfortable conversations people not having.
Hopefully they can have that conversation themselves first real quick, and then not be a problem. I mean, if go to the therapist.
They should.
I can't, but I mean, like, for real, like, dang, how many times this work for you? This work for you? Yep, nope. This,
Yeah, I mean, they should be both mature enough to have that conversation and fix it. Some people I know experience that. Like, that's don't go in there like that. That ain't the right way to have a conversation. And it's some bullshit. I get it. Find out what's going on. I know you feel like you got so a bad of beans of not turning the rocks. Because you thought it's gonna be like this all the time, and Stuff happens. But y'all both gotta be mature adults, had that conversation. So y'all worthy of her being domestic and you deserve it. And that's where the biggest issue I think you still see. People are apprehensive to have those conversations.
Oh yeah.
Cause maybe they don't want to know if it's them or not. Hey, you, if it is you, let's find out what it is so we can fix it. Keep moving. Because you got to deal with it. Or, man, they always got rolls in their head now. He always got socks everywhere. Now all these other things keep piling up to where y'all ready to fight. And the original issue was something minute. But all this other stuff is getting piled on top of it. Like, how y'all turn to the Bloods and Crips? Where did it start at? He
Well,
didn't get more.
I find that most people today are not solution driven, period.
You might be right. That's kind of crazy.
They just kind of, even if you bring something up to them, it's just like, okay, or yeah, or I got you, or they'll act like they understand you, or they'll even say understood. Um, just so that it's done. You know what I'm saying? But it's not really understood and it's not really worked out.
Nah,
Um,
you gotta work that stuff out.
yeah, so that's how things tend to repeat themselves. And yeah, they repeat themselves.
Yeah.
And so it's never really worked out. And you never and because of that, you never really, if you don't have problem solving skills, if you don't, you never really get to know the other person. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like if you don't get to understand like what was the problem in the first place, what made this person tick, what made it better, you ain't really getting to know that person. I don't think so.
And patience, because
Yeah, I don't think so.
I never did. I never had that until I started going to Word of Faith. They did help me learn that. You got on my nerve, I cussed you out. That makes sense. But everything don't need that type of response. It can be something real basic of a conversation.
I've been my non-responses um have been effective lately. It's been mm, or
I've only done that when I was nuclear pissed off. And nothing good was gonna come out of my mouth at all. Like, don't know. For at least 2-3 days. Didn't say a word. I literally had to cool off. So when we did have a conversation, they were shocked how upset I was. Like, it takes me a lot to get pissed off, and I hate arguing. So I'm more pissed that I'm not going to respond because just I mean everything I say and I can't take it back. And I know when I reach that I don't give a fuck level, you can't take none of that back when you say it, Jeff. Be quiet.
see, it don't take much to get me pissed off. And I don't like to argue, but I don't have a problem with it because I'm amazing at it. So, like, if there was a belt or a trophy,
You have a championship title being the best arguer.
yeah, championship title. Like whenever I see those like rap battles or like when they in the ciphers, I really feel like I could do that. If I could just learn how to argue on beat, or
Okay.
like if I could argue and rhyme it, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I
Because
still gotta get my belt made for getting my degree.
yeah, because my like even like I like I even like throw metaphors in. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm good.
Lord.
Like I'm telling you, I'm good. I'm good. You got to understand, I was the youngest for a long time, and
Yeah, I was
you know,
youngest too.
I got my ass whooped. I got my ass whooped a few times. You know what I'm saying? I took some L's, and because of that, you have to learn to win in other ways?
Oh, I was defiant.
No, I would keep fighting. I would definitely keep fighting. But I mean, listen,
I had a mouth.
listen. I eventually learned to win, but I'm not gonna lie. I can be honest and say I have older siblings who have whooped my ass. I ain't got no problem with saying that.
There was
But
many times, John.
what I'm saying to you is that I also have older siblings who I have made cry with my
Okay.
words.
Oh yeah, I mean, there were many times.
It's not a lot. It's not a lot of people that can say that.
Just be quiet. No, it's some bull crap, and y'all on some bull crap.
No, I don't mean
Y'all,
like
if
that.
y'all jumping,
Yeah,
you
no,
still
y'all
on some bull crap.
No, I mean running all down through just yep. I'm that good. I'm really, really that good.
Okay. Yeah.
So that's why I have to like keep it put up because it's so dangerous.
Yeah, see, I've learned over time when I do get really pissed, I don't care. I want to say the worst thing I can truly think of to hurt your soul, but that ain't right.
But that's the perfect thing to say.
So that's why I always say, figuratively speaking, that personality watches cartoons 24 hours in his maximum security prison. But when someone start irking my nerve, like, Jeff, let me talk to him. Nah, because you're going to burn it to the ground. Let me try to be diplomacy with it before I just say, you know what? Fuck it. Tell them how you really feel. Because every time I do it, like, damn, you got to try to clean some of that up because they over there crying like a motherfucker. Damn, then people like, Jeff, you said all that to him? Damn, man, it wasn't that. Man, they got on my nerve. Like, come on, Jeff, man, you better than that.
I'm not better than that. And I tell people all the time. And I'm not the bigger person. I'm 5'2". So if I feel like that, that's what it's going to be.
Oh no. You with the shits. I feel you.
I'm with it. So I stay away. I'm at the point now where I fall back. And so if you see me purse my lips together, if you see me do this or do this or tighten up in any kind of way, you best leave me alone. That means I already tucked it in once. I ain't gonna tuck it in twice.
I'm gonna keep watching. So you tucked it in.
I tucked it in.
Yeah. I mean, I can the brief times I have experienced what we're mainly talking about. It's a cool setup. We all working as a team. For that brief moment of time, it's pretty cool. Have you experienced it before? Truly?
Have I experienced what now? I'm sorry.
The topic today. Someone that deserves it.
Okay. You mean like domestication?
Yeah, and the person deserved it.
I'm a domestic ass woman. What do you mean?
Yeah, but they deserved it. That's what I was saying.
Oh, and they deserved it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, listen. I'm just, I'm a relationship girl. I told y'all they'd be right there. So. But no. Anybody, let me not say anybody. I've been in 2 long-term relationships. And so in those relationships, yes, I've been that domesticated woman. I know that sounds like a dog or something like that, but but if there's a better term, reach out to me, let me know what I should be saying. But no, yes, I believe that's just what I believe. I'm making my man play. His play get made first.
That start a fight with some people.
I'm so sorry.
That would start an argument with some circles.
I'm not about to sit up and argue about what I'm doing in my house. That's me and what I'm doing. You do You do what you doing.
Mm.
But he paid them bills, all them bills over there. So I'm gonna make his play first. I don't maybe they men don't pay all the bills.
Good point.
You know what I'm saying? So something very different. And you know, I like to joke, even on the holidays and stuff when everybody getting their food, put it on a paper plate. I'd be like, my man ain't no paper plate ass nigga. You know what I'm saying? He get his food, he get his food on the real plate. Y'all got me messed up. He ain't get no paper plate. You know, so yeah, so all those things, you know what I mean? The you know, the cooking and the tending to. There's a lot more things I would that I would say I used to do that I don't do now. That's circumstantial.
Mm-hmm.
But deserving, of course, they're more deserving in the beginning. They don't be that deserving later on. Like that's just what it is. No, I mean that's just facts. That's history. That's science.
Well,
That's
yes, we got some blue chipper that's consistent with it. Not a lot. I
you
know.
ask any woman, she will tell you it's been some ups and some downs. She ain't gonna tell you it's been some consistency. That she gonna tell you it's been some ups and some downs, and that's just what it is. Okay. Um, that's it. That's all I got to say about that. Cause it's been some ups and some downs, but I'm somebody who loves to. I don't love to cook as much anymore, but I'm very good at it, and I do still love to see my family enjoy a meal that I've made with love for them. You know what I'm saying? So, um, yeah. And he doesn't work a job where he can necessarily he can sometimes take a lunch that I've made with him, but a lot of times he can't
Okay.
during his work season. But what I cook will get eaten. It's going all the way down. And I try not to cook, you know. So I will make some quick meals, but I make very good gourmet ass meals. It's coming from scratch. I'm putting it down. You know what I'm saying? Everybody that know me know we eat real good. So yeah, I believe in all those things. And I do it because I want to do it. I'm not coerced into doing it. You know what I'm saying? I was doing it before this one even came along.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I still believe in love and how you should do stuff I write about.
I know we was talking about love.
Well, a lot of that is a basis of love because if I ain't love your ass, man, you better get that ramen noodles, go eat that. There's a little bit of love in there somewhere. Now, would you cook for him even if you're upset with him?
Yeah. Well, here's the thing.
I know some people like, hell no, nah, F that dude.
Don't get me wrong. I'm not gonna say that there has not been moments where I've been about to cook and he came on some wild shit, and I was just like, you know what? Guess who ain't eating? You know what I'm saying? But yeah, if I'm cooking or whatever, yeah, I'm gonna still make the plate, everything. I'm not gonna say, oh, your plate is. I might tell one of the kids, go tell him his plate. Go tell him go get his plate. You know what I'm saying? But yes, I'm still doing all the things. I'm still making his plate first. I'm still, you know what I mean? I'm still doing all the things. Yeah, I'm still doing all the things. He still paid the cost. That still remains. That fact still remains. And that's something I don't. I'm telling you, that's something I don't like about myself, and I've really been trying to work on about me because to me, I need to. I need to. If you different, if you want some other stuff, I need to be different stuff too. You know what I'm saying? So I'm working on that.
No, that might just be a great trait that you have.
That's bullshit. Yeah, yeah. A man gonna say that.
I would say it if it was flipped.
Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
Because everybody ain't talking like you. I don't talk to some people.
Here's the thing, you know, and I ain't even trying. I don't even be trying to make myself sound so great, but I'm fucking great.
They ain't. Oh, we beefing, man. You better get a hot dog and cook it.
And I'm great until I'm great until I'm not. You get what I'm saying? And when I'm not, it's because you flick the switch.
And that's stuff that I guess people need to talk about more. Like, I think someone had posted a, a picture, something on Facebook. It's real love if the person still give you the money to pay the bill, but he might call you a stinking ass or something. Compared to you so upset, I'm cutting off everything I was doing.
See, I can't even, I don't even respect that. I just I don't respect the switch up.
Yeah, folks take care of home. That's what I
I
was saying. When y'all got an issue, you still take care of home.
I don't respect switch up at all. You can keep it.
Mm-hmm.
You can definitely keep it.
And we got to bring back being real because it is a little too PC out here. Talk about
I mean, it's cool to say bring back being real, but for some people, they never had it. So you can't really bring back what you didn't have. And you might not even know nobody that's real. You might not be real adjacent. So, yeah, it's just not going to happen. So we got to let that, you got to scratch that. That's a no-go.
Oh, okay.
That's just where we are, Jeffrey. I mean, listen, this shit ain't gonna work for everybody.
I know it's not, but there's some small percent of people still trying to do it the way we came up. I don't think it's a big number, but it's still.
I'm over it. I really, I'm so over it.
You still gotta have hope.
I got hope for the babies. I have hope for the children. I give all my hope to the children, and that's it. I don't fool with grown people.
But someone got to teach them the right way.
The children,
the right way
the children.
Yeah.
Okay, right. I say my hope for the children. I don't fool with grown people. I'm not about to keep repeating myself to somebody's grown ass child. I'm not doing it. I'm not about to do that because you heard me. I'm the one that's hard of hearing. You heard me. And then I know me. I spoke it so eloquently. I typed it. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
At some point I yelled it, I'm sure. You know what I'm saying? So no, I'm not about to keep I'm not doing that.
I see that point of view.
I'm not doing that. I'm not about to keep doing. I said what I said.
No, I should say what you said. Well, this been a fun conversation.
It was. It was good.
You good? You got like about to do the hand snap?
I know. I'm trying to bring it back down. I'm trying to get myself.
You living something over there?
I'm trying to get myself together. I'm getting myself.
No, don't do one of these now.
I look. No, I don't. Not no more. No, I don't.
No, that's like the energy throwing up over there. Like, okay.
No, I don't.
Where is that? What happened to the sweet butterfly?
I'm still her. Like, what do you mean? I'm definitely still her.
Gangster butterfly for a second.
I mean, I'm all those things. But fighting, I'm not doing. I'm walking away. I told you, I'm taking deep breaths. I'm moving on. I'm not entertaining. I just don't know you no more. I don't know you.
I understand that. Well, any last words before we close it out?
I don't know you.
Okay, to be a stranger in my house.
Wait till they see me in person and I don't know them.
Oh no. Oh man. Well, I hope y'all had enjoyed the episode. Maybe continue to conversate with your people. Like, share, retweet it, whatever, because we're on Twitter as well. See if you can put it on TikTok. Still working on that. Hope y'all enjoy your night and your weekend. Till next time, everybody.